former Chelsea coach and Bayern Munich and PSG coach Thomas Tuchel don't get the England job with a lot of one or two backlash and one or two comments. You know the way it be now. When you're in a community and you're in enter place like England to do work, the media space and all those things, they're very, very big. So now one of the expectations where you're supposed to get. But of course, there has been backlash. Some people, they talk, say, English coach, England coach, German, and blah, 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 blah. Is what it is. Menino already collect. He never coach one match. But apparently, he's supposed to start work January. So we'll see what will happen to them. But waiting on a make-off, the appointment, and the reception, we don't go on so far.
Now, a very good appointment too, because right now I think England, they are beginning to be serious. They've been singing "He's coming home, he's coming home," and he never came home. So at this point now, they want to back all those words with actions.
Yeah,
because they cannot keep banking on English coaches. Because if you check the last, I've been listening to AFTV to an extent. Shout out to them. But they said, like in quote, when I checked stuff, they said that the last English coach that has won a major trophy was Redknapp. That's how many years ago?
Long time ago.
They have brought out the worst coaches: Potter, Lampard, Rooney, Giggs, never like them plenty.
Carragher not even try,
like, and yet then get one of the worst pundits. Their own na to tear coaches in and out. Never see the verse for what they call Pep Tina. Do you understand? Many things they really go down, but in the whole case, this is time like where England. I think the FA did not listen to all those ones. Like it must be an Englishman coaching the England, like in the English job. It must be so, but
it must be their own.
Yes, and I feel that Tuchel, he has been able to. He can manage media very well, and he has been in England with that kind of experience. Even Slot said at some point, Slot even this person was criticizing Slot from the beginning. What was the name? The guy, your legend, Gallagher also. Gallagher. Well, at some point, but he did not listen to all those media stuff. So waiting to go need to do now to block all those media stuff. Plays football. You get the good players where you don't work. You work the Harry Kane. Sterling go see match. We know that one. Favorite thing go come. But as well as go come from players, Messi Mount to be resurrected. sharp. But at some point, Tuchel is a good coach and is a good appointment. But all those stuff they talk say English must be an English. That is wrong now because this guy just they get the job. You don't the tier ram. They bring out all the. It never did not say a wrong thing. No. English coaches have to live up to their expectations. Because they don't go through the legendary parts now. See Iniesta retiring now, he not start coaching stuff already. He wants to be a coach. See Fabregas doing well in Como. But on that note now, we don't get a lot of people we be English legend, but yet they are scared to go into coaching. Instead, they are going to punditry immediately. And it's somehow so maybe they go wake up a bit. And Tuchel, I wish him the best of luck. Really, like his gameplay and football has to change to an extent to improve. But England now they want the results. I think that job will come with questions and results. They not just give an that job, just come England, just come play, come relax. That you go come, they go ask a question at the end of the day. What is his achievement? What and see where Southgate's been there before. See the kind of hierarchy he keep. Final is no longer an achievement for Tuchel. Is to win a trophy for them.
That be the most important.
That's the thing there. Finalist is not a problem. It's not an achievement again for them. They don't see everything now. They're not trying to sing coming home. They won't just sing it has come. We are holding the home here.
Look, if I'm to go into this thing, I'll really have to lambast the whole English media and everything because I was really disappointed in how they swallow this story and how they have decided to disseminate and dissect it and share it with this kind of bias, and it's now affecting even the non-English recipients of the news because it's now affecting, like, people now done the reason waiting the dog and say, it's true. I mean, I've been watching something on YouTube where people are talking about how the England have a sense one thing, and there's a place for the English football to grow, and there's an avenue for coaches to grow through the ranks like the Licata and others. So why not, if you have set up that kind of platform for English football growth, why are you now hiring a non-English guy
foreigner
to now top that growth chart? But if you look at it, I think shame on, maybe too harsh word, but shame on guys like what was his name, Carragher, Binevo, that was talking about nonsense. A guy was employed into the team. He has not even spent 2 seconds.
He never trained.
He has not even met the legendary Kobe Mino. He has not met anybody.
What do you mean?
He has not seen Mino face to face.
Not true.
And you're already you're already you're already planting your seeds of discord
Showing bias.
everywhere, and it's too much because if you look at one thing I'll give to, I'm not really a fan of Tuchel because of his style of play.
Yeah.
But one thing I'll give him credit for is the fact that he's a proper tournament guy. He's a knockout guy.
Yeah.
And the basis for hiring international managers or coaches is because of many people won't prioritize style of play over winning trophies when it comes to the national team, because most of the tournament, even all the tournaments in the national team are knockouts. So you win, you progress, you win, you progress. Your style of play may be an addendum, but whenever you win, you progress, and then that's what they look at. Thomas Tuchel has proven that he's if not one of the best, top 3 knockout guys in the world. If it comes to tournaments, let's move and win and move. He may be pragmatic, get my defense all sorted out first, then we can talk of maybe wing backs and attack, but he will get you the job. And then the English FA, one thing I've given them credit for this time around is that they found the loophole that they have before. Gareth Southgate and other managers have come and carried the team to finals. But even when we watch England, we have never taken England serious because
final.
You just know, say, Omo, England,
they never be dying.
And everybody, especially, I'm grateful for our Nigerian journalism the way they carry and talk about England. And it's very, very true, because in as much as we castigate the Super Eagles, bro, if you look at our circumstances and what we have within us, we are doing better than England. England, with all they have, you will not see this. If England, which day, they play Greece, bro, there was no fear factor. There was nothing. They play their fans. They come up for stadium for Wembley. You understand? So this is what the English have said. Okay, now let's get a tournament guy that can do the job. And then people are now, especially the English, they're not talking about why not get English coaches. How many English coaches have done better? And most national teams, like France, for instance, France, when did they hire Didier Deschamps?
15.
Was it 2015?
Don't think.
When they hired Deschamps, he was not one of the best guys in the world. Yeah. He although he had won he took Monaco to the Champions League final, and then he brought Juve from their corruption. Again, one time Juve break, he was not that brought them out. But when they hired him, it was a let's try you now. It's different. Let's try you now. And Scaloni for Argentina. The list goes on. The English coaches that they have hired,
the Spanish man just now that win through.
The English coaches that you've hired, how good have they been? From the Shoshbriam and the Harry Redknapp and the Samara Dice. How good are the Englishmen that you are bragging? The best English guy right now can be Eddie Howe, and Eddie Howe is not the best of best.
It's not if like you want to see result, is no instant
if you want to look for a good and great manager for the English national team, it has to be a foreigner. There is no English guy right now that can go to that job and then command the respect to one, and then he has
job.
Persona
Do the job, yeah.
Persona also counts. If you're playing England now, you look who be the coach, Southgate or Lee Castle. Oh boy, even your players, you can't put what is not there. So I feel like the English FA, they have done the right thing to try and see if they can test new waters. Let's use a foreigner. Thomas Tuchel, he may not be the top 3 best managers in the world right now, but he's a tournament guy. He's a knockout guy. He has proven he was his last spell at Chelsea. He left on a very successful note. He beat Man City in the Champions League final without 1 or 2. So this is a man that has proven that he can do it. And let him do the job first before I start doing this thing.
For me, I feel say now this media go see sack this man. Now this English media go see sack this man. Thank God for Thomas Tuchel. Now somebody will sabi speak English and all those things. So if he handled them well, but at the same time, remember this England national team. These people in our club way, in our country way, come out to play country like Scotland. If they had them to win matches. So yes, if you go into tournament, maybe World Cup, Euro, they do well. Thomas Tuchel, yes, in carry Chelsea reach here, in carry PSG reach final for Champions League. Very good one for man. But you need to understand something when if this thing now come from somebody way before now, we know be their own. You get the way this English players now they stand for their neck. Common club matches, where okay maybe Arteta now that's now they press and down compared to when you be the England man, you be the English man, like you coach their national team. You know they can pressure where they come with that thing. So for me, Thomas Tuchel needs to keep his head up, and at the same time, that information now when they play that 3-man backline when you win the Champions League for Chelsea.
But no waiting play for Bayern now.
He play different one.
Now why in favor for the Bayern now?
More of attacking.
Now why pay for the Bayern now?
But no be waiting play for Bayern. You dey talk say like no be like say 3 man back na information. Now waiting he meet for Chelsea and if he say go walk.
Exactly. Now waiting the England now dey now.
No,
So
till the first match for England you can't say because the last thing when he play na 4-man back line.
the 4-man back line, him himself, he never work for him. And the 4-man back line,
No
when
me
he
say
for
no
Chelsea-
go back to Anna.
No be say no go back for him, but you need to understand the one way work for him now, the one way use and win. Now we dey talk about now. And if him go with that 3-man back line, me I just dey check that their defense now as he stand. I don't know whether I'm going to see bring in player like Maguire or these guys and come back into that national team again, because if you check when that Chelsea team win that Champions League, Rudiger was one of the best centre back in the world.
Yes, and Rudiger was nothing under Lampard. Lampard benched Rudiger.
Yes, Nine got bring him back. Nine got bring him back. So the energy alone, the pressing, the fight where that guy they fight for that team. Who go do that thing for this England national team? Who be that centre back? Where if you do that thing? Because if you check, many of them, Louis Dong, Mekele, they are not that strong. They are not that men. I know say yes, the man sabi work with some young players, blah blah blah. The way he use Chelsea, Messi, Mount, Harvard, and other guys win Champions League. But still, guy, this job go tough for Thomas Tuchel. It no go come easy because England wait till the eye now are winning. They know they eye anything like result. Winning matches now no be their problem because they don't win. They don't reach final. They don't see so many matches where they don't win. To reach final now, say no be their problem. Win the trophy now be the most important.
Wait till me I feel now. Say anybody with I don't know, but to me, I notice that Thomas Tuchel go collect this job and he no waiting day. For person who don't work for England, feel the heat, know the way the landscape be. If he say he get a full picture of waiting they happen here, and he know waiting in they go into. He just be like, you don't see them from outside and you don't see them from inside.
Right, mm-hmm.
You understand? You don't see them finish. All these Neville, all these men are men where he don't know about their interaction. That time when he be Chelsea coach, both on the winning side and the losing side. So he don't feel the full. He don't get anything new. In
but
fact,
you
to
don't say
be
this one
honest
go
with
different
you,
now.
the Chelsea job carry more pressure than this England job.
Exactly, because that one was trying
English
to win
people, some of them will be most of them will be foreign. I go tell you say they don't care much. Make club football come back. We know the content creators they follow now. When this international break, how many of them they go Wembley, go watch match? They do content inside stadium and stuff like that. Highest they fit just done for their house. The interest in the Three Lions, you know, they that thick. Compared
The
to
pressure
waiting
where they never win
Chelsea
for a long time.
and the rivalries where you get inside London.
But you know,
why
that's
they-
one. But you know, sorry, but you know that could also be because there's been no manager and winningness to bring out because now
Even when
now
Southgate
winning
dey
to
on
bring
that, okay, I
Who
want
is
that.
the
Okay, I want
Southgate
that.
now? Who be
No,
Southgate?
but at least he was getting there. You don't need to be the person today make people believe. At a point that they believe, say, infit, but that genuine interest with me and you now.
Uh-huh.
Now, assistance now, if you're a content creator in Nigeria, you dey do football. If you know they follow the Super Eagles, you're like,
feel say
you
they
tell like
do
say
that.
be Johnson
Yes.
man.
Yes.
Exactly.
And you go to feel like say, even when they lose match, you go to feel like say, I'm missing something here. I have to. Whereas they don't feel that need and the love for this, then go down say, hey, it's coming, you know. But then he gets the core Three Lions fans. Those ones, they know they follow club football like that. Though they get their affiliation based on where they born them. But then they are mainly England fans, the thick ones them. And they are the minority of the fan base in England. You get. I go also put into context the population in terms of foreigners for the England where they follow the football.
Crucial.
Most of them are Jamaican, Nigerian, Ghanaian, and all other places. The English people don't really, you understand? So I feel say him get a full picture on everything. I go also say this thing, Manchester United again, the biggest losers for sleeping. If anybody Manchester United, if I want to talk about this job, probably most of them would have said, okay,
Tuchel
the
would
obvious
have taken
candidate
Man
is
United.
Tuchel.
Yeah.
You get, but England are not swooping, take the matter. And one thing where Thomas Tuchel will give these people and say, me are the one thing where make most of us they take them straight now because this is their Jonesy way. If they meet any team where they as good as them, not even better. Once they meet team for tournament where they as good as them,
They don't bow.
they go lose or they will go ask. One of them
bow.
is either they lose for penalty or something. But then when they meet all those other teams, they go always they give you. We see the way they struggle for that Euros. They go, they crawl. And Tuchel can actually bring that vibe. Say, okay, if they meet those bigger teams now, with waiting if he transmit to him players, because most time people they talk game plan. I go see match go people go, this guy has no game, and you know get coach, you know get game plan. But there's a difference between transmitting that game plan to your players and then the players being able
Professional.
to carry out their individual duties on the pitch. Now, where everything they come together be that. if Klopp won't play that high pressing or all those things, and he no get men like Wijnaldum and Henderson, we get the engine.
But
Salah them.
he no go walk, and you go come say he no get game plan.
But you cannot question the game implementation of tactics of these English players that are playing in the top clubs in the
But
world.
when you come, your
So
country,
that's where the
they go
manager
tell you
comes in.
different. No, the manager comes in because he only gets his own different thing when you
No,
want
see,
to.
you know where I'm attacking
Your
from?
teammates,
You said that these players, and it's also another thing for the players to interpret the coach's instruction. And I'm telling you that the set of players in the English national team should have no problem interpreting coach's
No,
tactics.
no matter how good you do, you can't tell me that you can just
work with
fit
everybody.
into any game plan like that.
No, you may not
and
be able-
your
no,
teammates too matters.
You may not be able to fit and work in the, but you should understand the game. Okay, coach wants me to be more defensive. You may not be able to do it, but you should be able to understand that coach wants me to be.
No,
But then as you're doing your
sometimes
job-
coach got tell you first. Say, okay, at this point, see, no move forward again. Just stay here. Because this match now, we don't win. You
So
know,
now-
some players just dey go on their own.
Yes.
Get whether not Thierry Henry be for Barcelona, where Pep Guardiola tell and say, man, play this way.
Yeah,
where
yeah,
go dey
yeah,
play
yeah, yeah.
Another side, at the end of the day, the thing that cause problem.
Yeah.
So for me, guy, coach.
Now, wait, I just feel
and
now the
players,
three most important things
that's
that I feel
their
say Manchester United are the biggest losers. Then Thomas Tuchel get a full picture. Obviously, you know go get the kind of love way and endurance. They keep Southgate for 8 years.
Yeah,
They don't get that patient for
So
foreigner.
they no go 8 months.
They don't
from
get that.
January to
That's why they
August.
tell
if
you
the
say that
result
this
no be
media.
like-
You see this media.
He know me and just know one thing. Me, I they very very sure. When I say Thomas Tuchel know waiting he don't get himself into.
How long is he here for?
That
think
he
it'll be more
World Cup
than-
end.
Exactly.
18
That's
months
when,
from January.
after
So
World Cup, he no move.
so that's just it. So
But
Man
that-
United the biggest losers. You know waiting they get into, and then when they meet those teams, you understand he's probably best suited.
How
and
sure
more
are you that Man United are not waiting for the expiration of the
Who
English
told
contract
you?
there
Man
for
United
them
are
to
waiting for
swoop in?
Rooney. Rooney is the one.
beg.
Rooney is next.
For me, mentally, when they talk about these things, see,
Okay.
to me, the difference between that Thomas Tuchel and Southgate are just that mentality.
Okay,
Personally,
winning mentality.
That winning mentality. And you don't even talk and say, against the bigger guys, they are all mates themselves. Now, waiting, I know say Tuchel go fit give them that thing. And I know Tuchel and a person where they're very disciplined. So all these in players, they mumu, say folding, they mumu like this one, all those favoritism no go dey. You guys work hard for your own team. You understand me? So now just basically to me, they just dislike different. And of course, you don't already talk he know this thing already. In fact, to me, as they talk, even they look then they laugh.
They look, you know, see
In
the
the
joke when
laugh.
they make about him passport.
Okay.
They ask him about the national anthem, whether he go sing the national anthem. He say it's a very great song.
They laugh.
He understand the passion
He
wey
they
dey
laugh
behind
them.
am. So
And yes, I think it's a very, very good option because every England player would have to sit up because of this man.
Yeah.
So make them just calm down. My problem, I say this one way don't go the castigate now, as Godfrey been talk now. The whole media something now, they now then go fit use their hand, see commot this man. You understand me? But make them just give him time. I believe saying go do very, very well for this English national team.
At the point at least it gives you at least a man. You know, you have Rooney, you have Potter, you have good.
Yeah, there's
candidates.
Gary Neville now.
You have Gary Neville, you have Southgate also. Like they are good options also. They are league winning coaches. You understand? League winning coaches. Yeah, especially Rooney. Rooney. At least Rooney has done it with Debbie.
I beg, let us know for the comment section. What do you think?
Almost
Let's
did it
move
with,
on.
with Birmingham.
Thanks for watching. Right here, another one of our videos where you're supposed to like and all our social media links. I beg, follow us on every platform because we get content for